Alright, good morning guys. I literally work night shifts. I just got off work, got back home, changed, but I just got a lot of work to do, so no sleeping. So on the red Prelude today, we're going to be changing out the carpet. The carpet on the driver's side has a pretty nasty hole in it, and I spent a good while searching for a carpet for it because there's no even aftermarket carpets or anything for the Fitchin that I could find online. You find a lot of 92, 96, things like that. As you can see, the carpet down here is pretty freaking mangled up. Good size hole in it. The one I got shouldn't have a hole in it. I got it from a guy that I bought a lot of parts from. Probably gonna butcher his name, but it's Coulon or Brown. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Brown. Good guy, great prices. I also picked up a steering wheel from him that's in mint condition because this one looks like somebody fucking chewed on it or something. I don't know. But I'll also be replacing that in one of my later videos. But like today, we're just gonna focus on the carpet. Nice little quick, easy install. That way, after that, I can probably get some sleep and feel a little bit better about myself. But we'll find out. So let me go pull the new carpet out of the box and see what we're dealing with. It's a pretty simple thing. I've replaced a few carpets on Preludes before. But I'm kind of sad. The red one has a new owner already. Actually, I have a few things planned out for it, and it'll be going to a new home within the next couple months. So I gotta really iron out the details because I'm supposed to have all this stuff done already. So all my other videos are gonna be here on the race car. It is dirty. I actually lost compression on one of my cylinders, so I'm literally trading the red car for a motor, and that's as much detail as I'm gonna go into right now on the motor. Some people already know. I've told a few people. Because I have a big mouth and I can't keep secrets for shit, but the channel's gonna focus more on that one after. I've had that one for 7 years now. I have a lot of work in that one. That one started off as an auto, is now manual. And yeah, it's full bolt-ons. It was the 85,000 cc injectors. I accidentally flooded the motor and washed one of the cylinder walls with the new injectors. Rookie mistake, you know. You live and you learn. So messing with the red one today, getting it good to go in A1 for the new owner because I don't want to give him a piece of shit or something wrong. I want it to be great daily, and it is a great daily. But there's a few things, you know, I gotta do on it that are gonna button it up and make it that much better of a daily. So, like I said, I still gotta install the ESP mounts on it, carpet, steering wheel. Here's the new wheel that he gave me. My garage is an absolute mess right now. As you can see, it's actually a pretty mint OEM wheel. So we'll be putting that one on there. And the carpet is all stuffed into this box. So I'm going to pull it out, see what we're doing with it, and I'll get right back with y'all. Alright, and this carpet already looks a lot better. It's not a big hole. However, there is something interesting. This was kind of roughly glued down. I might glue it back down, I don't know. I don't know if that was added from the factory or if that was a previous owner. Carpet is a bit miscolored, but that's okay. Somewhere in this hunk of mess, oh there it is, I got a vacuum. It's like a steam cleaner basically that'll pull all the dirt and stuff out of that. So once I put this carpet in there, it'll get steam cleaned and whatnot. I don't want to pressure wash it or do anything like that outside of the vehicle just because I don't have a pressure washer and I don't want to have a soap carpet when it's supposed to rain today. The steam cleaner will leave it a little bit moist, or damp I should say, not moist, that's kind of a weird word, but damp, and it'll be good to go to dry. I'll even do the seats, but I'll walk you through that step. But first, we're going to start by removing the OEM carpet, and really one of the only main ways to do that is by cutting the carpet right there. Even if you take out your center console, that's behind the dash where the SRS unit is. And unless you remove your dash, there's no way around that, so you just got to cut it. It's the easiest way. So like I said, we're going to get in there, we're going to take out the two seats, and then we're going to also take out the back seat and the center console and go ahead and rip that carpet out of there real quick and put this one in there. So in one of my other videos I did show you how to remove these. It's literally 14mm, 14mm, and there's two in the front as well that I've already taken out. Remove this, there's going to be one little clip you unplug, which is for the seatbelt light. So we're going to go do that, and we'll get the driver's side out, and then I'll show you how to get the back seat out. Actually, I can show you right now. Really, I'm not going to be able to show y'all, but if you lift up one of these with a hand, you'll feel this little clip. And what you're going to do is you're going to push down on this while you have your other fingers in there, and you feel that clip, and you're going to squeeze the clip and pull it. And when you're pulling it, it's going to release it, and you can pull up. There's going to be one on this side and one on that side, and this back seat should technically just slide right out. But let me get the driver's side and the passenger side out. I want to get that out because the car is in the street, so I'm going to be doing most of my work from the passenger side where I won't get hit by a car. Alright, like I said, here's the clips. So you're going to reach under there and you're literally just going to pull them. It's going to release the tab. There's going to be one on that side, one on this side. And you're going to have this. You just push the seatbelt buckles through. Pull up, pull up. Kind of got to slide it out a little bit, and then there goes the back seat. And there we go. Now we're exposed to just the carpet like this. Now we're going to get the center console out, and that carpet should come out. Go ahead and get these off. These are just clipped into place. If you got a flathead screwdriver, it's a bit easier. I'm having a bit of an issue getting my fat stubby hands on them. But yeah, I'll get a screwdriver, pop this up. I gotta go get a Phillips screwdriver. Looks like previous owner has taken it out before. It's missing some screws. But if you really just follow it, there should be some up here too that's missing. So this thing's already kind of loose. That side's already gone, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take off the back side. Yeah. Looks like the previous owner took it off before. But shouldn't be. There's 1, 2, 3. Looks like I really only have 4 screws holding this thing in. I should have some screws that'll fit it, but we're just gonna go ahead and take it out for now, get it out of the way, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, 2 seats are out. I went ahead and got that. I got a flathead, so we're just gonna get underneath this one, kind of just pry up a little bit. Boom. So there's just these clips where it clips in place, and that way you can get to these, which hold down the carpet on the side. Also, you're gonna have to probably take out this and stuff just to get it to lay flat. But like I said, let me get the Phillips screws out of the center console. Okay, if you have the stock shifter like me, you kind of just pull down on this, twist the stock shifter off. All the bolts are out. Just gonna pick straight up and basically get all this out. Fun part's clearing that handle. You just push up like this. Yeah, he smoked in here quite often, so I'm gonna get my vacuum up all these fucking ashes and shit that fell down in here. Clip that, and it should be free from here. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out of here, and then we'll get my vacuum. Then I'll have to get a knife or something so I can cut this one, so I don't have to take off that bracket or anything and slide that out, and I'll just cut it because I'm throwing this carpet away because it's pretty fucked up there. Another one I forgot is pull up on these with the flathead. Another 14mm, another 14mm, which are for the seat belts. So we're going to go ahead and pull those out. When you're going to put these back in, hand thread them first, obviously, to start them, or else we'll strip them or whatever. Or make them cross thread, and you don't want that because that's your seat belt and that's how you stay in place if you get into a wreck. So, don't want to be liable for anybody dying from trying to do this. Who knows what's going to be under this carpet? I said the previous owner's a smoker, and so there's just a lot of fucking cigarillo shit and whatnot. Because when I detailed this thing on the inside, I didn't take off the center console. But now that it's off, I might as well go ahead and detail this, vacuum out underneath all this carpet, and get it nice and fresh. which is probably where that cigarillo smell was coming from. It didn't really smell like smoke, but it smelled like flavored cigarillos. I'm sure y'all know what those smell like. So let me go ahead and get these 14 millimeters off. Get this carpet up. I'm gonna make a cut right back here, which like I said, it's where the SRS goes. And unless you remove your whole dash, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut it. Make a cut here, rip the carpet out. All right, now that we got those out, there's gonna be these 2 tabs right here, 3, sorry, to hold down this carpet up here. You're literally just gonna pull up on it, and they should come out. See, let's go ahead and pull that out from that corner. And look, we got a little surprise, an aftermarket wiring, because OEM's not gonna do that shit and run it over here. So we'll see where that goes to. See what's going on with that. Still gotta go get a knife so I can make the cuts. But we're gonna go ahead and pull all this stuff out. Pull. There we go. Let me make the initial cuts and get this off over here. We're gonna go ahead and get this off as well. Alright, like I said, once you get a flathead and pop this up, you're gonna see this one little Phillips screw here. Get that off. So pull back. And then you're going to actually go forward with it to get it off that. Screw is still in there, so we're good. Put that back here. But now you can get the carpet out from underneath it with no issues. It is pretty disgusting under here. I'm going to take off this panel. It's caught on something back there. Okay, it looks like something aftermarket was installed here as well. I'm not really sure what. Finding all sorts of surprises today. Oh, look, here's the wire. Leads to absolutely nothing. So we'll trace that back and probably just go ahead and get rid of that since that wasn't even plugged in. I still gotta remove that from my 10 millimeter over here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then I will make the cuts. I know I've said that a million times. And get this fucking carpet out of here so we can put this new one in here already after. Of course, I vacuum and get this fucking rat's nest shit out of here. So it's not rat's nest, but it's whatever the fucking previous owner was smoking, cigarillos, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But overall, the car is fairly fucking clean for being, smoked in and whatnot. We'll really see once we remove this. It kind of looks nasty right there. Alright, I got the foot panel off. I'm about to make my cuts. You can get these at like Harbor Freight or the dollar store. They're cheap and disposable blades. And the best part is they are sharp. So, see, go ahead and make those cuts. Boom. I went ahead and put on a pair of gloves because this underneath is probably going to be pretty nasty. One more cut up here, and I'll show you once the carpet's out. Alright, kind of interesting. It's missing the little sound deadening mat that goes here. There's a little bit left over. Not really. Oh, look, there it goes. Kind of just pops off. That's interesting. Anyway, you can take these out if you want. If not, the new cover didn't come with them, so I'm going to just clean them up. I'm probably just going to leave that on top because there's no reason I'm cleaning that up. But I'm going to get my vacuum. I'm going to vacuum all this shit out. Get this nasty stuff out. Probably just cut that wire if I can't trace it back into the trunk. Yeah, let's clean this up. Get ready to put the new carpet in here. But it's not looking too bad, guys. Clean. I don't see any like damage or dents or where it might have been in a wreck or anything like that. So that's all good signs. Yeah, so let's go ahead. So I get my vacuum and we'll clean this fucking mess up so we can stick that new, nice, well, new to me carpet in here. Alright, so here's the old one. New one will take shape obviously once it was seats in the car. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a hole here, and then there's a pretty decent sized one there. So that's the main reason for me replacing it, just because that's an eyesore. New one doesn't have that. Alright, and here we got my little Stanley vacuum. I think I picked this up from Walmart for like 30 bucks. They're cheap. I've had it for years. It gets the job done. So we're gonna go ahead and get up in here and, oh fuck, I'm too big for this. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start vacuuming all this nasty shit up. Alright, so when I vacuumed up, as you can see, there's some kind of black sludge. So I'm gonna use my heavy duty cleaner here to go ahead and get all this up. So this probably doesn't matter to most people, but I don't want it to smell for the next owner, and I like knowing that it's clean, because then you feel like your car is clean. So we're just gonna go ahead and go throughout the whole thing. Got a little microfiber cloth I'm gonna wipe it all down with. I'm really just trying to pay attention to this nasty area. Then get the brake shifter, sorry, the parking brake, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let that sit. You know, sit. Kind of think of this as like what's that cleaner? Scrubbing bubbles, almost, but it smells better and it's for cars. All right, as you can see, I also went ahead and used it on all that. Much better. Everything's clean. It smells better. You don't got that nasty gunk on it. Still gotta cut that wire or find out where the fuck it goes to. Excuse my language. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the new carpet over here and slap that in here real fast, get it all placed, and then start slowly putting all this stuff back in it. All right, new carpet's in. Obviously, I still got to put everything back on it. It's a million times better than the other carpet. Like I said, I'm going to pull out my vacuum and shampoo the carpets here and get everything nice and pretty. And I'll do that before I put in all the seats and stuff, so I can make sure I get 100% every square inch. Okay, and like I said, don't forget, put back in the screw, close this. I went ahead and cleaned all that up too. Now's the perfect time to clean all these panels. Like I said, that you have it all out. That's all clean. As you can see, that one's pretty dusty, so we're gonna clean that one. I'm gonna clean the foot pedal off before I put that back in there, because that's pretty fucking gross. Yeah, so let's get to this. This is coming along really well though. Alright, so this is also a vacuum I got from Walmart. I think this one was around 85, 90 bucks, something like that. So it's going to come with solution. You put some solution in there and then hot water. You can fill it all the way up. I didn't, because I don't think I'll need it, because this carpet's really not that bad. A few areas I'm going to concentrate on, but put the solution in there, fill it up with hot water, and then you just power it on, and you literally push this button and it sprays the solution, and like you basically just want to let it soak in. You're gonna let it soak in for a little bit, you know, and it only sprays when it's on, and then you're gonna basically scrub it, and after you scrub it, you're gonna push down like this real nice and hard, and all the dirt and shit you're gonna see going here, and it's gonna fill up here. So you'll see how dirty this is, and I'll show y'all. I've used this vacuum for a long time. I've had it for probably about 2 years. Alright, so I went ahead and sprayed it, so now I'm just going to go over everything and scrub it nice and good. Try to get the dirt to lift up if there is any, especially around the edges and stuff. It's probably where it's going to collect. And turn this on. See off. Alright guys, carpet's all done. As you can see, this is the wasted water. This is literally what comes out. That is disgusting. Show you all the dirt and stuff that you can pick up. Still got some solution water left, so I'm going to put the seats back in. And I'm actually going to do these seats. Because like I said, he smoked on these, so I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff, although they look clean. I bet you they aren't. But yeah, like I said, this vacuum works wonders. Picks up tons of dirt. Alright guys, everything's shampooed both of the seats as well. There is what that looks like. So that is pretty disgusting. But yeah, I'll either put that mat back on there or do the floor mats. But that is how you change the carpet in a 97 to 01 Honda Prelude. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit time consuming if you're cleaning everything like I am instead of just throwing one in there. But it came out great, and I like that there's no more hole there, so it makes the interior look that much more mint. The next thing, like I said, is going to be the steering wheel, because I don't know what the hell happened to that, but I got that mint one in there. I'll end up swapping that on. And then the next video will be ESP mounts and the dent and shift springs. And then after that, it's going to be the axles, and I'll also show a video on how to replace the inner and outer tie rods along with the boots on the rack and pinion. So there's that. I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope it helped y'all learn something as well. Like I said, let me know if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, or if y'all want to see anything that I haven't posted yet, or that you might not know how to do and you want to know how to do. Maybe I'll know how to do it, and maybe I can help you with it. It's getting a little warm outside. I hope that video helped. Like I said, it's a little time consuming when you're doing it all and taking your time cleaning, but the end product comes out amazing, and it's worth it to take your time and clean everything. Thank y'all for all the love and support again, and y'all have a blessed day.